Everybody, this is Angelo Quinones and Yurishaya Ministries. But this is not a Bible study like I like to say when I do other things. I'm going to test out this flashlight, okay, and this BAOFANG 888S two-way radio or walkie-talkie, okay? Now, I'm in my own home and everybody is away though, okay, so which is good. It's about like 4 something in the morning and I better get going because in the Philippines, and I got the strobe light on. I'm going to mention something about that, okay? And I feel like a burglar in my own house. You know what I mean? But let me just open up the door and let me not lock myself out. Okay, so let me, 'cause I don't have the key with me here. I'm not going to look for it now. I'm just going to open up this window. And everybody's basically sleeping in this village now. Sorry about this fan in the background. It is hot in the Philippines sometimes. I'm from the United States, by the way. I relocated from New York City. Okay, so let me just. Okay, I'm going to be testing out the flashlight. Okay, that's what I'm going to do. And I know you can't see the unit, so I have the strobe light on. It's not an SOS. Okay, so if people keep on telling you it's an SOS, it's not an SOS signal. Okay, that's not a true SOS signal. And by the way, even though if you use this, there's nobody going to help. Okay, nobody's going to help us when we press this button because it's pressed so commonly. It's like the boy who cried wolf. Okay, all right. So I mean, you could use it, but I doubt that somebody's gonna help. Okay, so that's the village right there. That's Caton's house right there. The Catons, very humble village here in the Philippines. But let's test out this light. Okay, all right. Actually, my everybody's staying in my mother-in-law's house. So I hope I don't wake up the dogs because they're gonna wake up my son. He forget about it. He doesn't wake up for nothing. He's a heavy sleeper. But my daughter, she maybe in the nighttime. I don't think she's gonna wake up anyway. She's heavy sleeper in the nighttime. So anyway, okay, this is the flashlight right over here. Okay, and let's check out the grounds. Let's see this. Okay, that's not a great light. Okay, I don't even know if you can see. I don't. You know what I mean? I don't think I don't think you can still see the unit. You can see the light, but it's not really. I mean, it's not. It's okay. Look, there's a lot of grass here. There's a lot of grass. And the thing is that I have a good flashlight anyway. Thank God. But if you're walking with this, it's okay. I'm looking at everything now. If I turn it this way, okay. I mean, I don't know if you're gonna see any difference, but it's not really lighting everything. It's not lighting anything greatly. Okay. So I mean, and again, the strobe light, that's not an SOS signal. That is not an SOS signal whatsoever. It's not. It's not. And if it is, it's a very clumsy attempt by the Chinese because it's too fast. Okay, you need to slow that down a little bit and really distinguish the signals, the distinct, tones, if you will, of an SOS. That's not. I repeat, that's not an SOS signal. Okay, that's not. That. Come on, stop. This is a SOS. This is strobe and this is disco. Okay, come on. All right, but let's look over here, and I'm in a pure jungle, guys. Okay, this is pure jungle. Okay, now, I mean, it's lighting up things. You see the the leaf on the tree or whatever you want to call it over here. Well, I mean, okay, let's see the vegetation. I mean, it's not. It's like it's weak. So I mean, to me, I think as I keep my voice down because people are sleeping. To me, I think that what they should do is create another model. This is the AAAS is a great walkie-talkie, or really, two-way radio is great. Okay, It's just handy. I went through that in 40 minutes of my tutorial. I have the longest tutorial on YouTube on the what to do, what not to do, the do's and the don'ts, the should knows, the should nots. Okay. And so I broke an all-time record for the longest BAOFANG tutorial, 40 minutes. It's ridiculous, but it's a lot of fun. So I'm gonna leave it out there. Right? It's lighting up things, but it's like almost like a fog. That's what I could explain it. I mean, and I'm in a jungle now. You see that light over there at the end of the tunnel? you know, it's kind of funny when people say, "Oh, there's a light at the end of the tunnel." Yeah, and it might be a train though. That's the problem. Okay, but there's no trains here in the Philippines, so I mean, I haven't seen one. So right around there, around that light, to the left is where my wife and my two babies are, because I need a break from my arm. My arm is killing me. Okay, and I told my wife, why don't just like, you know, I have a break, okay, and especially taking care of my special child because she's so heavy. I love Anna so much, my daughter, but she's just too heavy and it won't heal. My arm is not going to heal. But they're over there. They're about like 200 feet away. Hopefully she's sleeping because she's a special child. I love her dearly, and my son Sean Donnelly. You know, I got those names from General Hospital, by the way. Sean Donnelly, Robert Scorpio, and Anna Devane, like that, like that. Anyway, but let me see. Let me give it a shot. Now I better hurry up because at 5 o'clock it does turn light here rather quickly. Okay, so let me see. Where's the moon? No, the moon is not there anymore though, and you can see the moon very closely here. So I'm walking. Let me just get the camera out of my face. Now there's a lot of grass to that way, to the left, okay, and a lot of grass to the right, and what you have is a small path. You could put a car through here. I used to, when I had a car, the Nissan Almera, a 1919 model. Uh, you could come through here in a car, and a small truck can come here also, go through here. Believe it or not. Um, but when it's a lot of water, because when it rains over here, it pours, and all these gaps and stuff, you can't see them, but there's a lot of, what we call them potholes in the United States. There's mini potholes here, but that's it's a pain in the neck for your slippers. I don't know if you can see my slipper there. See, I think it's just the range of the camera. But so far, I mean, I can walk through here, but it's a struggle. Let me just walk because I'm talking a lot. I know. So you got some vegetation on that side. See, I'm walking the wrong way, so it's not a great. Wait, it's not a great light. It's just there. I mean, this is like I keep my voice down. This is like the monitor button. This function button for the light. Well, we have the PTT button. I know you can't see it, but still, you got the big fat button to the side, to the left hand side of the unit when the unit is facing you. That's the PTT button, the push to talk button. Okay, fine and dandy. That does a lot. Okay, you can't have a two-way radio if you can't talk, if you're not transmitting. By the way, the radio, the normal radio, just the FM, AM radio like that. For example, that was invented. I'm not saying they had FM, but that was invented in 1912. The radio, the same year the Titanic sank. Okay, so that's just the deal. I think you can see my thumb there. Okay. Um, and the walkie-talkie was invented in 1937, and the CB came out in 1948. I mentioned that in my bigger tutorial. Okay. For people who's wondering about, well, Angelo, and you probably can't even see my hand anyway, my fingers. What if you're saying you're married? Where's your ring? Well, I lost it in the beach about 4 years ago. I didn't buy another one. Okay, so that was lost at the beach, and my brother-in-law, Noel, and my father-in-law, Romeo, we were looking for it when it dried up, when the water receded, and we just couldn't find it. So, okay, so I mean, it's from one to, I mean, look at it, I've just stepped on a rock. I mean, Come on, this is not. This is not. You know, you don't need this button. I would get rid of this. I will get rid of the button. Okay, I will get rid of the button, and in its place, put a signal button, so that way it could get the attention of the receiver when the receiver is away from the walkie-talkie, you know, or radio. Okay, that's what I would do. It's a waste of time. And then the middle button, which is called the monitor button, you understand what I'm saying? There's three buttons here. There are three buttons here. It's a waste of time. Also, you don't hear anything, and I'm not gonna push that button now. Because it's so loud. Shh. Okay, you understand what I'm saying? I wake up the dead. Forget the people that are sleeping. So, I mean, it's a waste of time also. So you got two buttons here that are a waste of time. It's just there, but it's for what? Nobody's gonna come help me. Look, I'm pressing the signal right here. Come on. Nobody's gonna come. Oh, Angelo's pressing the SOS. They don't even know what SOS is over here. Okay, this is part of the Philippines. You could press this until you're blue in the face, literally, and nobody's gonna come. I'm pressing it right here. I'm like the boy who cried wolf. Hey, help me, please. You have to take out a red flag from my pocket and throw it on the ground, and and what in the nighttime, and they're not gonna even see that. Okay, so pitch darkness. Look, this is very dark over here. Okay, so they don't have a lot of light and stuff like that. But I'm pressing it. Look at it. Nobody's coming. Oh, Angela, what's wrong? What's wrong? You giving out a what's that light? What's that signal? Looks like disco to me. Come on, man. This is come on. It's come on. Let me just turn on the light. You know what I mean? It's ridiculous. Now, okay, you can get a little light. So I would give it, not to waste. I don't want to go over there because the dogs are gonna bark, and then it might wake up one of my babies. Okay, and my wife is gonna be upset. You know how it is. You know what I'm saying? So let me. But why did you do your tutorial in the nighttime? Why don't you do it in the daytime? All right. Well, I got married anyway. I don't know. That's why I didn't replace your ring. Yeah, it's just the deal. All right. So I can see, I don't have. Listen, if I turn this off, it's even worse, though. Just to be honest. Let me see. Okay. I'm not able to see anything. Okay. I don't think you can see anything through there except for the light at the end of the tunnel. Okay. So, I mean, it's true that, without the light, this is better than nothing. But this is, I would say, out of a one out of a 10, I put it 5 the other day. I'm not gonna give it a 5 tonight. Okay, I'm gonna give it. Okay, I'm gonna give it a 1. I have to give it a 1. I mean, a 10 is a great flashlight, or a 7 or an 8 or something like that. 5 is one of those flashlights that are small. That I mean, this is not that though. Okay, it's just like these are the movie from 1 to 10, and then like a television show or something like that. It's really bad. So I have to give it a 1 or 2. This just stinks. She didn't even be here because everybody's not gonna. This is not gonna. Nobody's gonna carry this stuff. You know, alone. You're gonna have your own flashlight with you, like I normally have. I never use this thing unless I forget my flashlight in the house. Okay. Thank God it's almost 5 o'clock and it's not really getting. See, I have to walk like a turtle. I can't see. You know, over here is better, but it's better because there's light over there already. See, and there's light over there near my house. So the light of the Catongs over there, that wonderful house that they have, okay, is giving basically a lot of light over here. Remember that light reflects. This is reflected light. It's like the Alfred Hitchcock movie light effects. That he liked to record reflected light off the wall. Basically, a lot of the light that we have in the house is reflected light from outside or from inside. You know, so that's reflected light. It's just reflecting. It's not reflecting my light here. It's ridiculous. So it's just it's I like to see the other walkie talkies, like the other BAOFANG models, and the Cobra, and the this and the that, and the Rocky Talkie, and for camping, and everything like that. And it- it's probably there's probably better flashlights out there. But I'm gonna be using my own flashlight anyway. But anyway, this is just for emergency, just in case you forgot your light, or just in case you're in an emergency outside, and your main light is was drained off, because the battery of the Baofeng is very good. It lasts like on standby mode, like maybe at least 17 hours. I tested it. So they say 8 hours are normal use, but standby mode, at least I would say maybe 17 hours to 20 hours, like that. I would say I didn't test it all the way. I'll test it all the way and I'll let you know. But I mean, look at this light out there. If it wasn't for that those lights, and you see, I'm doing like a laser effect. I mean, it's terrible light. Let's face it. It's a 1 out of 10 for your convenience. Don't forget your flashlight. This is just for an emergency, sort of backup thing. I better get going because it's dark. I mean, it's people are still sleeping. So let me see if I can find my way. You understand? All right, so I'm building that house over there, and need to put some windows and stuff like that, and doors, and I need to cement everything and put the cement outside, and But there's a big piece of land over here, so thank God I can I have room to to do things. Praise God for that. And but this is Angelo Quinones, always giving the glory to God the Father through the Lord Jesus Christ. And I mean, it's just this. Come on, two buttons over here are completely useless, guys. Completely worthless. Okay, let me just put that a little bit low, and let me just show you. Let me see for a second. Wait. Let me see. Let me see. Well, the squelch button is very low now. There's no static now at all. You know how the static, like when you press the middle button, the monitor button, it goes like that, and it's not doing that in the nighttime. Okay, so I guess you don't have to worry about that in the nighttime in your tutorials. It's not going for some reason. Okay, I've been using walkie-talkies or two-way radios. Okay, I should put an "and" in there. There's a distinction. For about 50 years. I started way back in 1974. I'm 59 now, and I started seriously studying and going to school, so I could understand two-way radios and walkie-talkies better in the 1970s and in the 1980s. I was 9 years old when I first picked up a walkie-talkie, and the range was about 5 feet. It was ridiculous. It was one of those Star Trek. Let me see. Did I turn it off? It was one of those Star Trek communicators, and you can only talk like 5 feet away. Okay, you understand? Couldn't even reach Mr. Scott. So, and then in the 1980s, I really got serious. The Radio Shack walkie-talkies and stuff like that, and Citizens Band before that, and after that, then I just gave it up cold turkey, and I'm back. I'm interested in walkie-talkies yet again, or two-way radios, because it's my special child. I have to know where certain people are, and so I need walkie-talkies because of her condition. It's just best to have them. And when you have your brownouts here in the Philippines, okay, when you have your brownouts, this is the only thing that's going to be working, and some flashlights, no pun intended. This is Angelo Quinones. Please subscribe to my channel. Please give me a thumbs up, and please leave your comment on the screen. Okay? Thanks, guys. It's a nice little light, and it's a nice idea, but they can improve on it or just replace it altogether. Okay? Thanks. Take care.